What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. It could not be a greater night for Ghost from the past 2 leaks, and the set is living up to more than the hype after really what the set list for Ghost 1 was. Ghost from the trash, the failure it was. We have more Ghost rares. They're pretty nice. It looks like the leaks were real from what I am seeing. Dark Magician Girl also revealed by this person at the end of the video. I wanted to say that this all comes from Samurai Ape, but it is in 480p quality, better than our usual 240p leaks, and at times we can clearly see the set list and that it really seems to be Ghost. There are dino cars, there's tons of reveals to get into here, and I want to say code What's Good 5 for 5% off and to support the channel directly. Ghost is still up on Gamer's Choice. They're sold out at Big 3 and a lot of other places. It supports the channel directly. When you use that code, you get 5% off this already pretty cheap price, and the MSRP is up on the set a lot because it's 20 cards per pack instead of 15 like last year, and they've double the chances at Ghost. This guy states in the video, though, that Ghosts are still really hard to pull. It seems to be the same, but he opened 120 packs, and per case, I'm pretty sure you should be seeing, what is it? It's 200 packs, because you get 4 packs per tuck box that have 5 cards each, right? And each display you see an amount, and then you should see 10 total displays, I believe. So you should be seeing a total of 50 total tuck boxes for 200 packs. So to really tell the ratio on Ghost, I think you have to open about 200 packs. And this guy said he opened about 120, and he starts reaching into a 10 at the end, painfully so. He starts like kind of yonking. And there's other cards in here he hasn't revealed, so we probably don't even know the full set list. But confirmed, Aluber is ultra rare. It's not a Ghost dangling in front of your face. It is ultra. I do also want to bring up that Ghost 1 had short prints. A lot of cards here appear less often than other cards, but we don't have a full pull rate from even a singular case here if it's 120 packs. Yet we do see an amount of pretty much every card he pulls. Vision Hero Ferris. Oh, it feels good to hear this reprinted. It does raise the question, what about Legendary Duelist Season 3? How is that gonna go? Because both Ferris and Increase, also a Vi on the reprint. It's so freaking clean in here, and the set is looking nice. You do have Elemental Hero Neos Kluger. It wasn't even mentioned in the hype up with the Rainbow Dragon, and you had, you know, Heat Soul and Borland stealing the show, but Kluger is in here too with these other heroes, and that is kind of nice. It's nice to see a surprise kind of hype card in here that, you know, it probably is going to take a very long time to get a reprint. That could be something good to hold on to for a while. Generators made it, and Mardell, a lot of these reprints actually are catching right when things are getting bought out. Mardell is in here, and there's kind of generic plant good stuff happening lately. Mardell being in, and Boss Stage as well is nice. You have Quintet Magician, which never had a reprint before, as well as Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight. I can already hear Twitter groaning, DMs for, come on. Reprints like this are super solid, especially when you have market prices of like $16+ on something stuck in a structure deck that was MSRP 30 from forever ago. It's great to see a reprint like this and this that can bottom out prices and give something somewhat collectible, yet at the same time it's a secondary reprinting. I am a fan of solid value, lower layer cards, and sometimes it does permanently bottom out the value. Good, cards should be accessible to a degree, especially when they've been out for that long. Galaxy Soldier sees another ultra rare printing. So the secret rare is probably at this point, when you pay attention to these cycles, the best one to start holding on to and pay a little bit more as prices go up. The secret rare is just in a league of its own now as we get to a third ultra printing of that. Math Mech Edition just got bought out, so did Laplation, and they're both in here too. Crazy stuff to see an ultra rare edition. A lot of these cards are also screenshotted on my Twitter from the video if you'd like to go through it. Started out at 240p, now it's in 480p on his channel when we play it. And Final Sigma, seems to be in there too. That was getting bought out somewhat recently. Code Radiator, stealing the last value out of Fist from the gadgets. Go back to buying your Brotherhood of the Fire Fist stuff. It is reprinted in here also, it seems. Tons of Ghost Trick stuff. So I already had Soldier up. I gotta say, I'm so excited for this one. It looks so good in ultra rare. XCs in general. There's also a Kali King in here. Looks so good and ultra rare. Solid value in the lower layers of the set where you're not disappointed to see it. Ghost Trick Mary was in there. I don't think I saw a Lantern yet, but I did see a Scout Boss in ultra rare, which people were speculating on buying out with all the level rank 2 hype stuff, and tons of other Ghost Trick cards really filled up the set. You would have the Agent Structure deck. I know you were probably waiting for that. Is it in there, John? Is it? Yes, the Agent Structure deck also seems to be in there, as well as Retaliating C in Ultra Rare. It's now highest rarity where the Super used to be at 11. So a solid pick to be able to have an anti-counter trap measure to the formats that happen. This in Ultra being more accessible. Man, I did not think Ghost could go this hard. This is awesome. It's really good to see them look at the problems of the first set and address it. And it feels like Konami is really on the ball this year. Dimension Force, as well as Power the Elements, are turnaround sets that seem very nice. Ghost, really full of value. Megatons, addressing the issues so they can reprint stuff like the Despias early. It's Konami's year after a really bad year of product last year. It feels like they've gotten back on the ball. This is super awesome. Yeah, dinosaurs that are vehicles are in here. There is so much more that I'm not mentioning, so you can go. This is rapidly gaining views, going crazy over here, but just tons of cards. You have vampire reprints. I knew you would be excited for that one. You have a lot of the fusion, Sangan, the Mystical Sand. Mystical Sand's actually a huge one. I guess I should have brought that one up. Mystical Sand, which only had the one printing from OTS packs, was very, very crazy in value, and you can see a huge dip there to then. Still $25 though for the lowest listed. It was in there looking very, very nice as an ultra rare. Tons of really great reprints, choices, lookups on things that only had one printing. Ghost is looking solid. So again, if you want to order right now, it's up over on Gamer's Choice. Code What'sGood5 for 5% off and to support the channel directly. Thank you for joining the live stream. Anyone see Beautiful Princess? You'll have to go to another castle. I did not see that one, at least so far. Again, he has more over here in the 10. He opened 120 packs, but he has more in the 10. He starts showing at the end, and he starts going through cards we hadn't seen before, and he has the confirmation cards too. Halka Fibrax, Ultra Rare, Dragula Bond, all the ones we got from the updated description, which made things super hype. Seems like Konami just didn't stop there. This is probably one of the best March reprint sets of all time, highly focusing on those reprints with a little, import here or there. The Salmon Great Xyz rank 4 is in here, is another one that I'm thinking of towards the end, which is a little bit too late, but better late than never. You have just so many great cards and confirmations here that it's awesome. But yes, Agent stuff's in here. You have tons of Cyberse actually stuff getting upgrades within the set too. Zombie set Tsuchinoko. But you can go check out his video if you would like. I will link it below. And great job between this and the Synchro Festival. Outside of the Synchro Festival's ban list, they added a cosmetic. They added a title at the end too. Like, it feels like the feedback Konami's taking in from the community and focusing towards their projects is really coming through in 2022. And you gotta hand it to them. Like, they are showing up a bit as the hero this year. Last year, not so much. Thanks for watching, everybody.